Brilliant. Okay, let's do it for real now. That was the practice. Here's the real one. Are you ready? Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, Saidati wa Sardati, please give a huge international Abu Dhabi book fair welcome to Sarah McIntyre!
Hello. Thank you. Hello, everyone. It's great to see you. Thank you for coming along. And I think Paul just asked you, but I didn't get to see. I want you to raise your hand if you like to make stories. Who likes to tell stories, write stories? Raise your hand if you like to draw pictures. Raise your hand if you like to draw pictures a little bit more than you like writing stories. Yay, because that's what I do. I love drawing pictures. And the reason I'm a writer, too, is because then I get to decide what I draw. So I can think, this week I really want to draw lots of pictures of sharks. So I can write a book about sharks. Or I can say, I really want to draw lots of dinosaurs. And I can write a book about dinosaurs and spend lots of time drawing the pictures for a living. And it's really, really fun doing that. Does anybody here want to be an illustrator? Who wants to be an illustrator? Brilliant. Excellent. Adults, too. Any adults in the audience illustrate? Yay. Isabel's going to start. Brilliant. So I'm going to do is they've asked me to introduce one of my books. And this one is called, drumroll, do you know what it's called? Can anyone guess? Jampires! It's called Jampires. And there's a little Jampire. And I'm going to read you the story, and then I'm going to teach you how to draw your own Jampire character. So here we go. This one, I actually made up with my friend, David O'Connell. And so we did this together. And it has my name on the cover, and then David's name. But we both wrote the story, and we both drew the pictures, which is a little bit unusual. But that's what we like doing because we're really good friends, and it's more fun that way. So here are some of the books I do. And raise your hand if any of you have read one of these books before. They might all be new to you. Okay, all new. And, oops, that's my brand new one there. Let's see if I can make these slides go. Ooh, I might need some help with the slides. Oh, there we go. Let's see. Okay, I might need some help with the slides from the tech team. And then I can show you the pictures really, really large, because it's very small in the book if I just show you the book. This book, if you look very carefully, it says, for James and Treacle. And Treacle is not actually a person. Can you guess who Treacle is? No, Treacle is somebody's... It's not even a human. Treacle is actually a pet. Can anyone guess what pet it might be? A dog. It's a dog. Treacle's a dog. So it's actually dedicated to a friend and a dog, because we like the dog. Here we go. There's James and Treacle. So I'm going to start reading it. There's no jam, yelled Sam. This donut's all wrinkly. This donut is jamless and dry. Someone has got to this donut before me and sucked out the jamminess. Why? Who'd commit such a crime? What fiend would do that? Said Sam with a wail and a shout. Was it Mum? No. Was it Dad? No. Was it Archie the cat? Meow. Watch out. There's a jam thief about. So Sam set a trap before going to bed and used his dry donut as bait. In place of the jam, he used ketchup instead, then hid under the covers to wait. Can you pretend you're hiding under the covers? In the dark, he awoke to a hullabaloo. First came and yuck, ketchup, then clang. But what a surprise! Was there one thief? No, two. And their mouths showed the glint of a fang. We're Jampires, they said. Jam's our favorite food. We eat jam. We love jam. It's the best. We're sorry that all of your donuts are chewed, but we'd wandered too far from our nest. And we both got so hungry, we couldn't resist, slurping from what we could find. A dollop of jam would never be missed, or at least we thought you'd not mind. The land of the Jampires is far, far away. Let's go there together, us three. An adventure where we can eat jam every day. Jam forever, jam always. Yippee! It's a deal, said Sam, and took hold of their hands, and they opened the window and flew. Over rivers and oceans and strange distant lands, and up through the star-speckled blue. Over fields full of jam tarts, growing like flowers, sprinkled with white sherbet snow, and castles of sponge cake with gingerbread towers lit up by the ice cream moon's glow. Raise your hand if you think you'd like to go there. Yeah, I would love to go there. And there, in the sky, such a huge jar of jam, with jampires and flocks soaring by, above donuts that looked plump as cushions to Sam, and mountains of blueberry pie. To skyberry orchards where Jampire mums perched under a sugar frost dome. Spotting Sam and his friends, they cried, "Oh, how we searched! It's our two jammy dodgers, they're home!" With hoots of contentment, the mums made a fuss. They burbled and chortled with joy. "We're thrilled that our babies are back here with us. You must be rewarded, brave boy." So they thanked him with donuts, the jammiest kind, which they bring to his house every day. And although they suspect that Sam wouldn't mind, they don't suck out the jam on the way. Guzzle Sam's jam? No, not anymore. It's something we'll never allow. So, where do we find all the jam we adore? We're munching your donuts right now. So, if you ever get a donut that's supposed to have jam in it, and it's very dry inside, has that ever happened to you? It's a bit dry inside. Or you go to the kitchen and there's no jam in the pot. It's all gone. You think, who has been here? Who has visited me? The Jampires, exactly. So that is where we got jam for breakfast, jam on bed, lunch and dinner, jam in bed. Jampires slurp up jam all day. Jampires all say, what do they say? Jam, hooray! So that's how I made Jampires, because I love jam so much. And I ate it so much. And then there was a lot of books about vampires. And I thought, jam and vampires, what if we combined them? That would be a fun idea for a story. And Dave thought, that would be great. So we made up a whole story about Jampires. And there you can see, that's Dave O'Connell, who's my co-author. And he's a good friend. And let's see. Oops, is that going to stay up there? Oh, there we go. And we didn't actually do this as the first book. Sometimes people think this is the only thing. You just write it and then it's a book. But we actually made it up as a comic book first. Who likes comics? Raise your hand if you like comics and cartoons. Yeah. This actually started as a cartoon. And here it is. We published it ourselves. And it's basically just photocopied book. And we just set the title Jampires. And we did it. I did the first page. And then I emailed it to David. And he did the second page and sent it back to me. And we just kept going back and forth. We never talked about what would happen. And we just kept making this comic. And it was like a game to see what would happen. So that's where we got the idea for the story. just going back and forth. And this is a game that you can play with your friends, with your family. You make one page of a book or a panel of a comic, then pass it to your mom or your friend. They do the next thing, and you just find out what happens. And it's really fun. Or your dad. Yeah, dads make awesome comics. Get your dads to make comics. I recommend it. All the dads out here, after this, I expect you all to go away and make comics. So there was the first scene, and it was about jam thieves. And we had a lot of fun. It was actually a little different than the book. It had a baker in it. But it's the same idea of donuts that are sucked by jampires. And that is how we came up with that. And people say, how can I be an author? And I want to be a published author when I grow up. And the secret is, you don't actually have to be a grown-up to make books. You guys can make books right now. You know what you need to make a book? All you need is a piece of paper, and you fold it, and you draw on it, and that's a book. Yeah, have you made a book before? How many books? Lots of books? 12 books. Hey, look, we've got an author here. This is great. How many of you are authors? How many of you have made books before? You? Yep. 4 books. Wow, cool. Who's made a book they can tell me about? Does anybody remember the name of their book, the title? What was the title of your book? Yeah, it's a book trying to persuade people to recycle. You could actually have one called Recycle Pyres. Cool. What was the title of it? Do you remember? Please Recycle. What was yours? The Golden Falcon. Wow, these sound like great books. Anybody else made a book that can remember the title? Wimpy Kid. So you did a Wimpy Kid book. Cool. Yeah, like a spin-off. Brilliant. That sounds really good. A faraway book. Cool. So now what I'm going to do is teach you a little bit about how I start a book. And usually I start it by inventing the character, the main characters of the book. So I'm just going to, let's see. I might just turn that off for now, the PowerPoint. And I am going to ask you what your favorite foods are. Who has got a favorite food? What's your favorite food? A strawberry? So we got strawberries. Okay, who else has a favorite food? Watermelon. These are very healthy fruits. This is great. Who else has a favorite food? Mango. Who else has a favorite food? Apples. Wow, you guys are really healthy. When I do this in England, it's like chocolate, crisps, chips. Bananas. Wow. Okay. So, if you wanted to create a character, you could just take this and combine it with a vampire. So you'd have strawberry pyres, or watermelon pyres, or mango pyres, or pizza pyres, or whatever it is that you really like to eat. So let's see. I'm going to pass out some pencils. If you guys have your own pencil or a pen, feel free to pull them out as well. And adults, feel free to join in if you've got a pencil or a pen in your handbag or something. And I'm going to get somebody could maybe help me pass out that paper over there. And we get each of you to have a piece of paper and a pencil or a pen or anything you can draw with. A lipstick will do. Oh, thanks, Isabel. Hello. We've got a little Jampire here. Okay, so everyone's going to have a piece of paper and a pencil. And adults, feel free to draw, because it's drawings for you too. Yeah. Okay. Right, now I'm going to need your help, because otherwise it's going to be hard to keep in track. When I say pencils in the air, I want you to put your pencil up and look forward at me, and I'll know you're ready to go on to the next step. So let's try it. 1, 2, 3, pencils in the air. Brilliant. Okay, what I want you to do is we're going to draw one picture on the front and one picture on the back. So we're going to start on the front, and I want you to turn it portrait style. So it's the long, tall way, your paper. Okay? And then I'm going to teach you how to draw a Jampire. The first thing you do is make a head that's it's bigger than your fist. So draw a circle for the head of your Jampire. And then pencil in the air when you've got your head. Okay. Right, and pencil up when you've got the head of your Jampire. Right, now we're going to do, he's got like a little hat. So we're going to make almost like a little moon on top of it. And pencil up when you've got that. Do a good job, guys. You're with it. Brilliant. Okay. Now, do you know how, like, bats, they have little ears or little owl ears? We're going to paint 2 little points like that. So give it 2 little horns. And I want you to color the whole top bit in. It's like this hat. So this is black hat on top of. So I color in that dark bit. Okay. There we go. So you've got your hat colored in. Now we're going to do the Jampire eyes. And the Jampires, they sneak about in the night and steal things. So we're going to make their eyes really big so they can see in the dark. So what I want you to do to make them a little bit shadowy is do a circle, but do it a few times. So it looks like they have kind of shadowed eyes. And then do another big one, like that. And you might have to go around this sideways like that. It's big shadowy eyes. Okay, and then put your pencil in the air. Hello, Jampire. Yeah, he's... Okay. Now, Jampires, they tend to look out of the sides of their eyes because they're always looking to see if something's coming. So we're going to put the eyes, 2 circles looking sideways. 2 circles, and then color them in nice and dark. Okay, and pencils in the air when you've got your eyes. Brilliant. Okay, so give it a little mouth. And then we need, what do we need? Fangs. So we're going to give it some fangs. Yeah, little triangle fangs, teeth sticking out. Oh, the Jampire is getting attacked. Okay, and pencils up when you've got your fangs. Brilliant. Now I'm going to show you a really easy way to draw a body that you can do with people, with a lot of animals. So we're going to do like a kind of a bell shape. Like that. Uh-oh, please be nice to my Jampire. Okay, and then put your pencil up when you've got that. And then we're going to connect the bottom. Okay, and then put your pencil up when you've got that. Brilliant. Okay, now we're going to make it stripy because a lot of them have stripes. And color in every other stripe. It's kind of like, I got the idea because it's like an old-style jail costume. Like they're bandits. Okay. This is looking good. Wow, some good Jampires here. Okay, and then put your pencils up when you finish the stripes. Brilliant. Okay, now we're going to do the arms. So we're going to make one arm come out like that. And a second line come like that. And then cap it. And then we'll do it again right below, like here. 1 line, 2 lines, and cap it. Now, there's a really easy way to draw hands. Sometimes people say it's difficult to draw hands. But there's the easy way to do it is give them long sleeves. Then only the fingers stick out. So you go boom, boom, boom. And you can make the sound if you want. It quite helps. Go boom, boom, boom. And then do the other one here. Go boom, boom, boom. Oh, could I rescue my Jampire back? He doesn't like having his eyes poked. I might have to hold on to him. Thank you. Okay, so you've got your fingers, and then give him a few more stripes on his arm, like that. There you go, and color those in. Okay, now he's just floating. He's like a floating bell. So we're going to draw his feet, and they just have little, very skinny little feet that stick out. We're going to put one leg going around like that, and then make it like an L. Come down like that. You got that? And then pencils in the air, and you've got that. Okay. Now make the second line follow this, but don't go quite as far. Stop a little bit early. And do one more line here. And then the toes, they're just a bit like sort of cauliflower. So bloom, bloom, bloom. And you can make the sound if you want. Go bloom, bloom, bloom. And it's the same with the other leg. So have it coming up here, like that, like the L shape. Another line that follows it, but not quite the whole way. A line here, and then, do you remember what sound it makes? Bloom, bloom, bloom. And then, to make it look like it's rising up in the air a bit, you can put a bit of shadow underneath, but have it a little bit of space so it looks like it's floating. So there's a little space there. And the last thing you do is sign your picture, sign your artist's name. So I'm going to put Sarah McIntyre, and you sign your name. And then, when you've signed your artist's signature, me and my little Jampire want to look at your pictures. Wow, that is a good one. I've been watching that all the time. It's great. Oh, look at that Jampire. That's great. Nice job. Very good. Yeah. That's excellent. That's very professional. Wow. Look at those little teeth. That's so cute. That's great. It's like, have a look at some of these Jampires. Oh, I like that one. It's got a lot of energy. That's great. Cool. I like his toes. Very cute toes. Let's have a look at these Jampires. Oh, nice. These are great. Back here, draw a Jampire. You did a Jampire. Oh, yeah. Is that yours? That's great. I really like the stripes on it. It's got a very cheeky smile, too. That's great. Can I see yours? Very good. Very nice. These are good. Oh, wow, I love his feet. They're so fun. These are really good Jampires, guys. You did a great job. Wow. Terrific. Ah, look at that. Yeah. Oh, cool. Can I see yours? You got two. Oh, wow. That's brilliant. He almost looks like a football referee with the down stripes. That's really cool. Okay, that's great. Now I want you to turn your paper over. And on the back side, we're going to invent your own character. So what I want you to do on the back side, oops, we got pencils still, yeah. On the back side, we're going to start out the same way. So I want you to draw the circle head. Yeah, there's another one on the back side. No, just turn it over. Yeah. And then two big eyes. Maybe it looks the other way. But now I want you to think, I really like jam, but you like mangoes and strawberries and pizza and all these other things, whatever you like, bananas. I want you to think this is a kind of character that would steal your favorite food. So think of your favorite food, and then think, if I was trying to steal that, what would it look like? Would it be, I'm going to make, because I really like sushi. So I'm going to make mine a sushi pyre. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to make it, you know when you really like something, you have a T-shirt that has it on. I'm going to make it have a T-shirt that has the favorite food on it. So let's do the body, nice bell shape, just like before. And a line. And then a little line for the T-shirt, like that. And then I want you, on yours, to draw your favorite food on its T-shirt. So I'm going to draw sushi, but you draw whatever it is you really like. What's your favorite food? Put it on this T-shirt. That's my sushi pyre. Might even have a circle around it. Just give it a T-shirt with this, like pizza. You have pizza on your shirt. Just give it a T-shirt with this, your favorite food, sushi. Yeah, cool. Okay, now you think, if it's like a mango pyre, it might have to be good at climbing trees so it can get the mangoes. Or it might have to be good at sneaking into markets and need a long arm that can go over and take the mango. Or maybe it has a long sucking mouth so it can find the mango and pierce it and suck all the innards out of the mango. You have to think, how would I draw it to be, like my sushi pyre, it really likes fish things, so maybe it looks a bit fishy. So I'm going to give mine tentacles. What would yours have? How would it move? Would it swim? Would it have wheels? How would you draw something that would catch whatever it is? Maybe it has 10 feet. How many feet? Or maybe it has little paws like a cat. Or hooves like a horse. Or maybe just lots and lots of robot arms coming out of it. It might have robot arms. I think mine's going to have robot arms because when it catches fish, it swims in the sea. But when it goes to the sushi shop, it takes its telescopic arm and grabs the sushi and pulls it away. So it's going to have a very long arm. That's going to be my long sushi grabbing arm. And you have to think, what kind of mouth does it have? Does it have a mouth that can eat something quickly, or a sucking kind of mouth, or a beak like a bird? It might have a beak. It might be able to peck things. So what kind of mouth does it have? I think mine's going to have, I don't know, I think it's going to, yeah, a long, it can suck up. Mine's going to be a very long mouth to grab the sushi and pull it away. Yeah, what should we do for ears? What do you think mine should have? What should a sushi pyre have for ears? What do you think? Maybe it could have horns coming out. Or what do you think it should have? Maybe like a fish, what do you call them? Fins. Mine's going to have a fish fin coming out its ears. There we go. It's got fish fins. Maybe some. There we go. So what kind of monsters do you have? What little creatures? What have we got here? What kind of animals? What's that? That's a... Stealing strawberry from the... Oh, wow. What's yours? Is that strawberry?
A mango.
Yeah, oh, wow. Excellent. What's yours? Yeah, okay, cool. What's yours? What kind of stealing does it do? Ooh, is that a cake? Cake pyre. Excellent. Oh, we've got some good little critters here. And you could go away and write stories about these. Ooh, I like the grilled teeth there. That's very good teeth. That looks good. Yeah, I like the tentacles. Wow. These are great, guys. Cool. So you could go away and you could make a story about how this creature you've just made goes and tries to steal your food. And what do? Do you catch it? Do you make friends with it? Do you become one, maybe? Lots of different things could happen in your story. So that's the first thing I do. When I create a story, I like to come up with a character. But the next thing is I have to figure out what happens in the book. And a book is a little bit like a game. So I'll show you how it goes. You've got, for example, here's my little sushi pyre. I think we're going to plot out Jampires, but we're going to make a different game. So this is Abu Dhabi. This is Abu Dhabi. Here we go. I don't know if this is exactly what Abu Dhabi looks like, but you know. There's Abu Dhabi. And what do you think the Jampires would want? Is it a big heaven full of jam or sky full of jam? Yeah, should we send them to the land of the Jampires? So here's the big jam pot in the sky. So here's our big jam pot. It says jam. So if the Jampires are going to travel from Abu Dhabi to the land of jam, they might go on a trail. Like that. Now, a game is very much like a book, a story. So, if this was a story, it would be the Jampires in Abu Dhabi wanted to go to the land of jam. So they went to the land of jam. The end. Is that a good story? No, that's a rubbish story. It's boring. We need things to happen along the way. We need wonderful things. We need perils. What kind of things might happen? What kind of creatures might they encounter to make it really interesting? Think of things that are fun to draw. What sort of things do you think they might encounter? They might see a bat. They might have a bat attack. So here we go. So here's a bat. I'm going to draw right here. So bat attack. There's a big bat. And he's got big fangs. Right, so bat attack. And if you landed on this thing, what do you think would happen to you? Would you have to lose a turn while you're fighting off the bats? Or would you have to run forward because you're so scared? Or would you have to go back to the start because you have to sort of make yourself over and get all your supplies in? What would you have to do? Go around. So back to the beginning? Go to the next side. Here, you mean? How about let's have you go, because you're running so far from the bats, you go forward. How about 2 spaces? So I'll put +2. So 1, 2. What other kind of perils or wonders or things to help you or things to make it the Jampires get in their way? What else might happen? What's that? Make it stop. How would you make it stop? What would be fun to draw to make it stop? Maybe some sort of strange creature like a giant chicken or a shark, or a dragon. What kind of dragon? Is it a dragon that likes to eat something? A bat-eating dragon. Okay, so you're running ahead. You're running away from the bats, and you see a dragon ahead. And it eats the bats, so you no longer have to worry about running away from them because the dragon. So it's actually a good dragon, isn't it? Because it's a bat-eating dragon. Okay. So here's our bat-eating dragon. Let's see. Here's his little eyes. He's a very friendly dragon. Okay. Here's our friendly dragon. It's kind of a Chinese-style dragon. Okay, and he's kind of licking his lips because he just ate the bats. So, bat-eating dragon. So that would be maybe +1, I think. Let's give you a little go ahead there. What else might you encounter on your trip? What other kinds of wonders or perils? The girl in the blue. What else might you find? What's that? A volcano. And to make it more fun to draw, instead of lava coming out of the volcano, what should we have coming out of the volcano? Something really strange. What's that? A star, a volcano that comes out with stars. So that could be really cool. You could have a lot of fun painting or drawing that one. So here it is. Here's the volcano. And it's exploding with stars. So it's like fireworks. Yeah, lava is what always comes out of volcanoes, so it's more fun. You could even have like chocolate coming out of it. Yeah, so star volcano. I think you might need to miss a turn if you go there because it's so fun to watch. You might need to sit and watch for a while. Miss a go. So what else? What other kind of things might you find on your way, on your story? A what? A sword attack. So who's got a sword? Let's make it kind of silly and fun to draw. What kind of animal maybe might be holding the sword? What do you think? Who could be wielding the sword, just to make it a bit silly? What animal or creature?
I think like a fox is holding.
A fox with a sword. That would be so fun. You could do a whole book about a fox with a sword. Okay, I'm going to do this fox with a sword. Okay. Here we go. There's our fox. It's got a big tail there. It should be a little sword or a big sword. Raise your little sword. Raise your hand if you want a big sword. Oh, big sword wins. There we go. Big sword. Okay. There we go. Fox. So sword wielding, and it might come right there. And what do you think you'd go back or forward if you met a sword wielding fox? Would that be good or bad, or what would happen? What kind of thing? Okay, you might jump over the sword. So actually, I'm going to have you jump to another space. So maybe you jump back to here, because you're jumping away from the sword. Okay. Let's see. What's one more thing, maybe, that you might encounter on your path? An ocean. An ocean of what? What's in the ocean to make it? Because if I just draw an ocean, it'll just be a line. A jam ocean. Yeah, but the thing is, they want to get to the land of jam. So if they run into jam early, they might not keep going because they might be so happy they don't continue. A peanut butter ocean. Yeah, has it got how do I show it's a peanut butter ocean when I got a black pen? Should I have peanuts coming out of it, or should I have a sort of sandwich? It's on top of a sandwich. So like, oh yeah, you could have a giant piece of bread with peanut butter on it, and they're quite small, the Jampires, so if they have to go across it, they might get stuck. That's a great idea, cool. So here's actually it's like a peanut butter trap. So here's our bread. And it's got very sticky peanut butter on it. There we go. So peanut butter, PB trap, I'll say for short. And you definitely miss a go because you're stuck. Okay, now we've created some pitfalls, but the game has not been played. We have not told the story yet. So what we're going to do is I'm going to divide you into two teams, and we are going to play this game. So I need a team captain from this side. Who would like to be the captain? You in the red shirt right there. In the maroon shirt. Yeah, come on up. Can you come on up? And who would be like to be a captain on this team? You with the glasses. Come on up. Okay. Come up to the front. Let's see. Let me just grab this. Okay, what's your name?
My name is Limar.
Nimar, okay. And you are going to be the red Jampire team. So here, I'm going to give, this one's for you. So it's Limar, is it? Limar? Yeah. Okay, Limar is going to be the red, and you guys are on the red team. So that is your team. So we're going to put you right here on Abu Dhabi. And what's your name? Ibrahim. Come over here, Ibrahim, and stand up for your team. So you're going to stand on this side with your team, and you're going to stand on this side with your team. And you guys are the blue Jampires, and you have Ibrahim representing you. So do you guys think your Jampire is going to win this race? Yeah? Do you think our Jampire is going to win? No. Do you think you're going to win? Ooh, let's find out. Okay. So, Lamar, how about you roll the dice first and find out who goes first? And it's a 4. Okay, Ibrahim, can you roll the dice? Let's find out if your team goes first. Ooh, 6. Okay, roll it again. Let's have a roll. Let's see how far you go. Okay, give it a roll. And, oh, you're really good at this. Okay, here we go. I'm going to need your help counting. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. The bat-eating dragon, +1. You went ahead 7 points. Wow. Okay, see if you can catch up with that red Jampires. Ooh. 6. Oh my goodness, the same, exactly the same. You ready? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and +1. There we go. Neck and neck. Here you go, Ibrahim. Ooh. Can we get ahead here? 2. Okay. You count with me? Whoops. Don't hold that for a sec. 1, 2, and you're safe. Okay. Here you go. See if the red Jampire is what you're going to do. 4. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, and you're safe. Right, Ibrahim, do you want to roll the dice? Can you roll the dice for us? Or whoever's turn. It's blue, right? It's your turn. Yeah, give it a good roll. 6. Oh, my goodness. Let's see. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, no, you just hit the sword-wielding fox right back down. Oh, my goodness. That was a real setback there. Okay. 4. Is that the let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4. Same thing. Oh my goodness. This is. There you go, Ibrahim. Okay, give it a good roll for the blues. 5. Ooh, you're ahead. You got ahead there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Peanut. Oh, that's the next one. Yep, you haven't quite hit the peanut butter trap. See if you fall in the peanut butter trap. 3. Okay. 1, 2, 3. Oh, fox. Here you go, Ibrahim. And 2. Oh, you missed the peanut butter trap. 1, 2, and have a kind of ceremonial roll here. Ooh, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And one more ceremonial roll for you, Ibrahim. Getting it really ready here. It's a bit of showman in this guy. Give it a roll. And it's a 5. And there you go. You're in the land of the Jampires. Way! Nice job. Good job. Well done. Well done. Good job. Thank you very much. Give him a round of applause. You can sit down. Thank you very much. So if you guys ever get stuck and you have to make a story and you think, help, I don't know what to write, just draw a board game, because you have a beginning, an end, and all the stuff that happens in the middle. So that's very easy and a good way to make a story. And then you can even play it with your family, and you can even illustrate it. So this is just like a story, but told in a different form. So I think, have we got time for like one question, maybe? 1 or 2 questions. Anybody got any questions they want to ask about being a writer and illustrator? Yeah, maybe you can. She said maybe you can do it when you grow up a bit. And in fact, you can do it right now. You don't have to wait till you grow up. You can be an author right at the age you are now.
I usually like telling stories, and maybe I could find out what's going to happen, and I could tell everyone the story.
Yeah, she'd like to develop this story and turn it into a full story. That would be great. That would be great. Yeah, cool.
Do you like that story?
Did you like the story? Excellent, Ibrahim. I liked you rolling the dice, too. That was cool. Great. And one more question. Anybody got a question? Adults, kids? Anybody have something they want to ask?
We too like the story.
Oh, he likes the story, too. Cool. Okay. Oh, can you? Okay, here, we're going to do a very quick telling of the story by our excellent dice roller. So you have to say it really loud. Hold on. Wait. Okay. Here, do it into the microphone. There you go.
Miss, just hold it there. The Jampires.
Okay. Oh, yeah. So we're going to have, actually, I'm giving you a commission. I know you can tell this story, but I want you to go and write this story. Do you think you could do it?
No, I really like telling stories better.
Okay. Can you record it? Can you record? She's going to go away and record the story, and it's going to be really awesome. And hopefully the festival might even get to find out about it. So that would be great. Yeah. Oh, we've got to go, though, I'm afraid. But, could we do room for a microphone? For very quick. So I think we need to give you a microphone. Okay, I think you'll need to talk into this. Okay, she's going to tell the story.
Once upon a time, there were three little red Jampires, and they were thinking about.
There we go. Keep talking.
Okay. And they were thinking about the Jam Kingdom. And one of the Jampires said, "How about we go to the Jam Castle?" One of them also said, "No way, it's impossible." And then one of them said, "Who cares? Let's go."
And how do you end a good story?
Okay.
Just say the end.
And then,
Let me know the story's done.
okay. While they were walking, they saw a very huge bat. All of them were so scared until a giant bat-eating dragon appeared, and then he swallowed the bat up. And then they went a very long way until they saw a giant star exploding volcano. And then the stars were going to go on them, so each of them helped each other to get the stars away. And then they made something. They got a huge box. They put the stars in it, and then they threw it away. And then, while they were walking too much, and then they saw a sign said, "Beware the sword fox." And then one of them said, "Nah, who cares about the sword fox? It's probably a baby."
And then the last thing.
And then they saw a very huge fox, and then, who said I'm a baby? and then he got his huge sword, and then tell me who said I'm a baby, or else I will eat their head for dinner.
Last thing, the giant peanut butter trap.
And then he was whacking the sword to get on their heads, but then they ran away. And then they saw a sign said, "Before you cross the line, don't go stuck in the peanut ocean."
And then?
What's a peanut ocean?
What's a peanut ocean?
Yeah. And then they saw a huge loaf of bread with peanut butter on it, and then they said, "Oh my God, it's so squishy. I hate it. I don't want. It looks like nut all over it."
So what did they get in the very end?
And then one of them said, "It's so gross. I'm not going in there."
In the very end, what happens?
And then one of them said, "It's the only way to get to the jam castle. Let's go." But how do we get in there? I'm not going in there with my feet. I just cleaned my feet yesterday. And then they had to cross it, and then they were allowed until they reached the jam castle. One of the blue Jampires said, Who dares to come to the jam castle?" And then they said, it is us, the red Jampires." The red Jampires aren't welcome here.
Oh no, they got so far and they're not yet in? Oh no.
We need to end the show.
I think we're going to need to end the story. So
Just end the story for us, please.
Is there any chance I could exchange that with giving you something or anything else? Well, there is one way. We were very hungry for strawberry jam, and we didn't have any. So, do you have some? And then one of the bats shouted, "No, not my delicious strawberry jam!"
I think we've got a professional storyteller here.
And then one of them said, "It's the only way we could go to the jam castle. Give me it!" And then they were fighting over like.
Please, can you end the story? You have to finish.
Yes. And then he snatched it, and then he gave it to him.
And
Thank you. Come on in. And then the red Jampires lived happily ever after. The end.
yeah! Woo! Hey, give her a big round of applause. We've got a natural-born storyteller here.
Thank
That
you
is
very much
brilliant.
indeed.
So thank you very much. Thank you to our storyteller, our dice rollers, and all our artists who have been drawing. So I'm going to be signing books, Jampires, the very new Grumpy Corn book, Unicorn book, and a lot of other books at the back. So feel free to visit me, and I'll draw you a picture and write my name in the book, and it'd be lovely to meet you all. So Thank you very much. Give yourselves a round of applause.
Please give
You've
a
been brilliant.
huge round of applause for the wonderful Sarah McIntyre, our
and
illustrator
Paul.
extraordinaire.
Thank you, Paul. Thank you very much.